Hey everybody, we're the Miller family. I'm Taylor. This is Bryce,
Yep. Hi.
and we wanted to give you guys an introduction as to like kind of what this channel is all going to be about. Okay, um, a while ago we established that we have like this desire for more space, and as much as we love this house, and we've been in here for 4 years now, almost to the day. Um, there are things that just aren't conducive to like how we live our life and what our family is like.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like as much as this house is big enough for us and it's got a big, great fenced in yard for our dog. It's close to, we are actually in town, suburb of town. But in our family, we have my mother is greatly mobilely challenged. So she has a lot of mobility issues. So essentially, she is 100% wheelchair bound. And your mother is facing a lot of the same, issues with, her hip, and just going up and down stairs is really difficult. We're kind of coming to the realization, everybody's parents is getting older, but it seems that we wanted to have a little bit of a game plan
For the future.
for the future, and that was a big deciding factor. Obviously, there is a few other things. With our lifestyle, we really wanted to have more living space to where we could, gather and hang out with family and friends versus, having larger bedrooms. That
Yeah.
doesn't really matter to us.
So a little bit of background. Our house, like we've like Dr. or like Bryce said, our house is big enough for us. We have 3 bedrooms, 2 stories, big living space down here in the basement, which is where we're at right now. But because it's 2 stories with a basement, we just feel stacked on top of each other rather than having a lot of space and having people be able to gather all on one floor. And again, with the mobility challenges that are in our family, we wanted to make sure that everybody could be able to come to our house, especially like our daughter is turning 4 soon. We aren't able to have her birthday party at our house because of those mobility concerns. So those are the really big challenges that we wanted to manage. And because we had this really big opportunity to solve those problems, we wanted to bring all of the same information that we're kind of gathering and we're going through this process now for everybody else. So we're handy people, but we're just handy enough to get ourselves in a lot of trouble. So the whole deal with this channel is we are in the very early starting stages of acquiring land, a small amount of land, and building the barndominium of our dreams. And we chose a barndominium because one, everything would be all in one level with a zero entry floor plan. And two, it would be wide and sprawling and have the space that we so desperately craved.
Yeah. So a big thing is we are business owners. Both of us are pediatric chiropractors in our town. So we really wanted to stay in town or as close to town as possible because, there are those occasions where, we get an emergency phone call and we have to go help somebody at our office.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We're
so
also super like we love our town. We're like we really want to be ingrained in this town and in this community because we love it so much. So we really didn't want to move out of the school district and out of our community. We wanted to be close. So yeah, we found a plot of land that is
and it
so
is
close and it's
point
really
0.2
perfect.
miles further away than our house
It's closer.
to our office.
It's closer.
It's closer. Sorry.
It's 0.2 miles
Point
closer
2 miles closer
than
to our
our current
office than
house.
our current house,
Yeah.
which is, again, it's about a 3-minute drive for us.
Yeah. But it's just
with
outside of
Adel
city
traffic.
limits. Just outside of city limits.
Yes.
But I think the whole premise of this channel is going to be documenting this process of what it's like to go through like acquiring land and getting permits and dealing with builders, and picking floor plans and features and things like that. But there are other channels out there that go through like the nitty gritty of like how to build it and how to like put it together, and for way more handy people. So
Yeah.
because we're handy, but we're not that handy, this channel is going to be more geared towards how to make those decisions and how to choose what's right for you, and how to problem solve the issues that you face in your current home so that you don't run into those problems later on, so that you don't end up like us right now, where we loved our house when we first bought it, but now it doesn't fit with our groove anymore. So planning for the future, making plans.
Yeah, and really I just want this YouTube channel to be that helping factor for a lot of families that are maybe feeling the same way we are, to where, they want to get a little bit bigger of a yard. They want a little bit more of the country life, but still be close to town.
They
But
maybe
they
don't
want to be
want.
able to get a barndominium, but they are not willing to like build it themselves.
Yeah, this
We're
is
definitely
not a
not going to be
DIY
pouring
channel.
concrete or anything like that.
There's a little DIY,
But
I think.
yeah, so and those are all going to be factors, especially when we talk to the builder. We have an appointment with them next week.
Hmm.
Uh, just see if they're the right fit. Luckily, there are a few different people that specialize in this kind of this area of building in
Yeah.
our area. So we have kind of able to pick and choose. So that'll be great. But yeah, I want to help people take the next step and leap into this to see one, is the building process or the right
Complicated.
thing for
Yeah.
them and their
Yeah.
family, going through that, or is it just better to buy a barndominium that's already existing?
Or to buy a house. Like maybe
Yeah.
barndominium life isn't for you. Like maybe you do want some more specific spaces rather than something that's wide open. So like we said, this is really just going to be more about like choosing and educating, and picking the features and like the solving of the problems that you're facing. But really, we're really passionate about this project and we're super excited about it. And we can, give you guys more about the story and why this is so exciting for us and all of that at a later video. But we wanted to give you guys just a heads up about what this is really going to be like, and hopefully this is something that you guys are also excited for, and you get a lot of the same, like I said, those problem solvings, and you get a lot of like what we're trying to put out.
Yeah, and I think this is probably going to be one of the last talking head videos that we're going to do. I really
Yeah,
hope that
we'll see.
we're doing a lot more on the job site stuff, or showing you different plans that we're looking at, or things that are a little bit more exciting to watch. So
Yeah. So stay tuned. There's more stuff to come. And like I said, if you guys have suggestions, like by all means, throw some stuff in the comments. Reach out to us about what you want to see, and what you don't want to see. Like we'll try to listen to that too.
thanks.
Bye, guys.